Hi everyone. Today we can discuss about the topic dissolved oxygen. What is dissolved oxygen and why it is very important? Let's discuss. There are lots of definitions for the dissolved oxygen and here it is the two. The dissolved oxygen actually means that the amount of oxygen present inside the aquatic ecosystem, that is present in the water. As we all know that the species inside the aquatic ecosystem cannot take oxygen directly. The species inside the ecosystem cannot take the oxygen directly from the atmosphere. So it is converted into which format? Dissolved oxygen format, and through this format the dissolved oxygen is consumed by the organisms and doing their activities. So we can modify the definition of dissolved oxygen as amount of oxygen required by the species to run their activities. Hope you guys get it. And here it is the important fact related to dissolved oxygen, and that is the average concentration of dissolved oxygen in an aquatic ecosystem is 0.01 percentage, and in terms of parts per million it is almost equal to 10, which is very important. The average concentration of dissolved oxygen in an aquatic ecosystem is 0.001 percentage, and please remember this. And here it is the boy and he has a doubt. What's it? That is, how can the oxygen enter into the aquatic ecosystem? That's a good question, right? And here it is the solution. The oxygen can enter into the aquatic ecosystem mainly through two ways. And the first one is air water interface, and the second one is photosynthesis. Through air water interface, the oxygen in the atmosphere can get into the aquatic water ecosystem. And through photosynthesis, who is doing this photosynthesis? The producers inside the aquatic ecosystem, like phytoplanktons. And these two methods gives oxygens inside the aquatic water ecosystem. And the boy has another doubt, that is how the oxygen can escapes from the aquatic ecosystem. And the oxygen can enter into the aquatic ecosystem through air water interface and photosynthesis. And how the oxygen can escapes to the atmosphere? Here it is the solution, that is the oxygen can escapes into the atmosphere through air water interface and also through respiration process. So we can understand that through air water interface the oxygen can enter into the aquatic ecosystem as well as the oxygen can escapes into the atmosphere, and through respiration of organisms inside the aquatic ecosystem the oxygen can escapes into the atmosphere. And there is two important facts related to this dissolved oxygen. When the dissolved oxygen is more, we can consider is with the fresh water. Why? Because when the dissolved oxygen is more, the microorganisms inside the water can do their activities and well. But what's the other case? When the dissolved oxygen is less, that will be polluted water. The microorganisms cannot do their activities in a satisfied manner, and the waste will be accumulated in the aquatic ecosystem, and that naturally goes into pollution. That is, when the dissolved oxygen is less, that is related to polluted water, and when the dissolved oxygen is more, that is related to fresh water. Please keep this in mind. Thank you guys. Thank you for your patience.